Hi boys, it's Miss Park here. So today we're going to continue with our topic, plants. So in the last lesson, we looked at the plant life cycle. We looked at the structure of a seed. We learned what a seed means, what cotyledon and testa mean, and then we looked at the two different types of seeds, dicot and monocot seeds. And today we're going to look at something different called germination. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain the 3 conditions needed for germination. Awesome. So before I tell you what germination is, we're going to watch this video and sort of guess what germination might mean. So this video shows the germination of a seed. So let's watch this. It has some cool music. Awesome. So that was, so you just watched a seed germinating. So you can pause this lesson for a bit and think, take a guess what germination might mean. Okay. So, after you've watched the video and if you've, had spent some time thinking about what germination might mean, you might have guessed that germination refers to when a seed grows or sprouts to form a seedling. And a seedling is just a young plant. And we can see germination in our life cycle. So the seed grows or sprouts to form a seedling, a young plant. And I want you to write this word down, so the meaning of this in your glossary list at the back of your science book. we're going to do another investigation. So the first one was about dissecting a seed, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Before I explain what the investigation will be about, I want you, to pay attention to these three words: water, warmth, and light. Water, warmth, and light are the three conditions that seeds might need to start to grow or to germinate. So in this investigation, you're going to find out if seeds need either water, warmth, or light to start to grow. And pretend that you have 6 soaked beans that you can use in your investigation. So you're going to be doing this in your physics presentation group. And each group needs to first choose only one condition to investigate. For example, I could choose to investigate warmth, but I'm not going to choose to investigate warmth and light. And the second thing you need to do is to write a question you need to answer at the end of the investigation. An example could be, do seeds need, let's say, light to grow? And the third thing is you need to write a step-by-step method. For example, step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. And the last thing you need to do is to draw a diagram of your investigation setup, which I will explain shortly. So, I have put up a link to this video, which shows the kind of setup you would have in your investigation. And I want you to watch it up to minute and 22 seconds, because things that's after that is sort of irrelevant. So for you to set up this investigation, you will need 2 petri dishes with lids, and I'll explain why you need 2 shortly. And you need 6 soaked bean seeds, as I mentioned on the last slide. You also need cotton wool and a marker to label your dish. So you'll have to label your names and the condition you chose. So on the right we have a photo of a setup. So this is just an example. So this is a petri dish, and at the bottom of the dish we have a cotton wool. And then on top of that we have seeds. So you're going to be using bean seeds, and you have the lid on the dish, and you're going to label your names and the condition on the lid. So you need 2 petri dishes. Let's say petri dish A. In that petri dish, you'll only need to change one condition. So if you chose light, then you can only change light. In petri dish B, you have to keep everything, all 3 conditions the same. You can't change anything. So for the first petri dish, you only change one thing, and in the second petri dish, you keep all the 3 things the same. And I really encourage you to use the internet to research the method. So for this investigation, you will need to work together online. We would have done this investigation in class, but obviously we're not in class, we're at home. So I made this sheet, which is on Google Classroom, and you can use it to plan your investigation. If you want to get your work checked, you can send it to Mrs. Haslam, and she might give you feedback, and she might ask you to change some things. If she does, make sure you change your plan using a different color. And when you're done, send your work to Mrs. Haslam through her email by Monday the 24th of August. Okay, thank you.